Welcome back, everybody, to Milk and Honey Oracle. This is a reading for my air signs for Pluto in Aquarius. Pluto's about to change signs from Capricorn to Aquarius on November 19th. And Pluto has been in Capricorn from 2008 to 2023, during which a lot of us likely experienced some character development or personal transformation, because Pluto in Capricorn exposes the shadow side of power structures, the financial systems, authority figures. So there's been a lot of changes in the collective, which naturally will cause changes within us. And for the last year and a half or so, Pluto has sort of moved back and forth into Capricorn and Aquarius. It would retrograde back almost as if testing the waters of the transformation that it was bringing us, kind of like giving us a chance to warm up to the themes that we're going to experience over the next couple of decades. Excuse me. Pluto in Aquarius brings with it innovation, new eras, big changes. Its influence can be very intense and very life-altering, and it can affect things like, again, power control, sexuality, and even the depths of our subconscious. And because Pluto takes so long, it takes about 248-ish years to go through all 12 signs of the zodiac. None of us have ever experienced Pluto in Aquarius before. And once it moves out of Aquarius the next time, we will never experience it again in our lifetimes. So this is kind of a big deal, air signs. So we're going to start with the general energies of Pluto in Aquarius for you. Okay, so first up we have the Milk and Honey card, which is exactly the card that I named this channel after. Next is going to be Round and Round, and last is going to be Yin. The Round and Round card stood out right away because I feel like this can sometimes be seen as negative, right? We use the term, oh, we're going round and round in circles, or, you know, the same themes keep coming round and round. But with the Milk and Honey card, it has a whole different meaning. It's a very positive meaning. And what I'm getting from that is the Milk and Honey, to me, is like the land of milk and honey. This is all of the spoils, all of the riches. This is your reward after a tremendous amount of work. Extremely positive card. As you can see, there is an elephant, which is good luck. It symbolizes truth and knowing. You've got milk, you've got honey, you're bathing in a bath of gold, there's a rainbow, only positive things. The work that you've done over the last 10 to 15 years, which you may not even realize how much growth you've experienced over the last 15 years, but you have. And I believe that Pluto moving into Aquarius is going to usher in energy for you in which you can start to live the spoils of that hard work. And that's where the Round and Round comes in for me. You're just going to keep having this cycle in the most positive ways of work and reward, work and reward. That's the Round and Round. You're going to work on yourself. You're going to get a reward. You're going to be enjoying that reward. It's not going away, but you're going to continue to work on yourself, a situation, improving your career, a personal development. And every time that you complete a cycle, you're going to experience more spoils and riches, is what I keep hearing. And the Yin is you finding that balance. And that could potentially be the key of going round and round. The work that you've done over the last 10 to 15 years has allowed you to be more balanced, has allowed you to shift your perspective, realize that there needs to be risk to get reward, that there needs to be effort to have spoils, that you need to heal in order to move forward. You've got that balance. You will continue to have that balance as you move through the next couple of decades. The gratitude is going to be there. The recognition is going to be there. And I immediately heard the recognition for yourself. You recognizing how far you've come. You recognizing that while the journey is not always easy, it is sometimes trying, that it is absolutely worth it. You're going to learn how to balance the work that you feel like you have to put into yourself with the sometimes just pausing and living where you're at, being comfortable with where you're at. Those periods of rest, those periods of balance are going to be necessary in this round and round cycle of work, growth, reward. What a great theme to start out with, Earth signs. Okay, next up, we are going to look at what is coming in for you with the energies of, oh, cards are flying. What's coming in for you with the energies of Pluto moving into Aquarius? So first up, we have Awakening Genius. Then we have Sacred Reverence. And last we have Willing to Release. Willing to Release is the one that went flying. Awakening your genius, I'm getting, is sort of that round and round and balance from the previous cards, the general themes. Your genius, the genius for you, is embracing all of the parts. Embracing that you need to focus on healing and growth, that there's work that has to be put in. Determination is a great thing, but that there also needs to be a balance. There needs to be periods of rest. There needs to be an opportunity to recharge, to reflect, to reassess, to reevaluate. There needs to be that balance, right? And everything is going to come in cycles. But once you let go of what you feel like it is that you should be doing or you have to be doing, once you let go of where it is that you think that you should be, where you think that you should be further along on your journey, you should have learned more, you should have healed more, if you feel like you're regressing, your genius over the next couple of decades is going to be because you're realizing and embracing that there is balance, that in quiet moments of solitude are more profound than active periods. Periods of rest can be more rewarding in many ways than your determination to get something accomplished. It's embracing, it's amor fati, air signs. It's embracing the challenges in the same positive and loving way that you do your blessings. And I think once you master that, once you awaken to that balance, that's where the sacred reverence comes in. You will see yourself so much differently. You will see other people. You will see the collective, society, your goals, your dreams, your wishes in such a different perspective, in almost like a freeing way. When you can embrace the balance, when you can see the cycle for what it is and know that it's for your own good, that it's purely positive and for your own good, and that it will, in time, when it's right, produce the spoils and riches in so many ways, not just materialistically, but also for your soul, for your relationships, for how you view yourself. You will feel at one. What I'm seeing is you will feel like you're standing on top of a mountain with your arms spread wide, just basking in the sunlight. It's almost as if you are going to discover, with Pluto and Aquarius, your place in the world. And it might be a lot bigger than you originally thought that it was. It might be more meaningful than you have been working towards, and it might be on a smaller scale than what you expected it to be. But know, air signs, that it is exactly what you are meant to do. It's exactly how you are meant to shine your light for the collective. And I believe that that's where the willing release comes in. We need to be willing to release our expectations, what we thought was going to happen. We need to be willing to release perspectives and beliefs that we've held for a very long time. We also need to be willing to release older versions of ourselves that don't fit who we are anymore. We need to be willing to release people who ask us to be lesser versions of ourselves. And the more that we embrace these challenges as they come up, the more you will feel aligned, not only with the collective, with the planet, but most importantly, with yourselves. Okay, air signs, exciting stuff. Next, we're going to get messages from your future self. And while I'm shuffling, if you haven't already, please like the video and subscribe to my channel. It helps with the algorithm. And if you're interested in a private reading, there is a link in the description box where you can reach out to schedule that. Okay, messages from your higher self, air signs. We have the Magician, manifestation, willpower, resourceful. We have the Page of Swords, curious and witty, chatty and gossip, communication, finding information. I'm going to stop here right now. I'm going to stop with this card before I give you the next one. The chatty and gossip can certainly be true, right? It could be chatty and gossip, but what I heard was it is going to be chatty and gossipy, but not in the catty way, not in a negative way. I think as you learn lessons, as you discover more of your true self, as you settle more into alignment with who you are going to be excited and passionate in a way that you want to share these things with your tribe. And that's what I hear the chatty and gossip is. Like, you're going to want to be communicating this information as you have these aha moments, as you learn your lessons and heal things and see things in a different perspective. It's going to fill you with so much light that it's going to bubble over to the point where you want to share it with people. So while it could potentially have the negative connotation to it, really, air signs, I get that you're just so excited that you want to share these truths, your truths, with everybody, but especially your tribe. And last, we have King of Pentacles, abundance and prosperity, security and stability, proactive provider, and reliable father. You are the magician here, air signs. Your desire to align with your true self, your desire to, I hear go through the motions, but that's not really what it is. And I know you guys can sometimes have like a list, right? Things that you need, that you believe that you need to tick off in order to get to the next level. While true in some aspects, it's not quite as structured as that, but you are the magician here. You are the one who is embracing all of the things that you need to do, you want to do in order to bring in that milk and honey. You're manifesting your ability to heal yourself, speak your truths, and align with who you are. And the more that you recognize that you are the magician in your world, the more you're going to bring in, the more excited you're going to get about your growth and your progress, your spoils and riches, and the more you're going to overflow and want to share it with your friends, your collective. You are going to not going to be able to imagine showing up as anything other than your true self. And you're almost going to have this feeling of, I wish I had gotten here sooner. in typical air sign fashion, but just know that everything is happening exactly how it is supposed to be. And as you ground into your true self, as you live your truths more fully every day, as you show up as your true self in the collective, in your world, you will have the abundance, prosperity, stability that comes along with knowing who you are, being secure in who you are, and being excited to shine that out for everyone to see. I think that this is going to be a very profound period of growth for you air signs in the most positive of ways. So last up, we're going to get the juicy details for you. Oh, lots of things just came flying out, so we're going to take all of them. First, you have choice. You're being asked to make a choice that you've been struggling with. It's time to decide which path you're going to take. Listen to your intuition, eliminate everyone else's input, and feel your way into the choice that's right for you. The time is now. Next up, we have give. One of the best feelings we can experience is giving to others. When we do so, we feel lifted up and our lives improve greatly because of someone else's happiness. Think of one way you can give to another today. Then we have align. You are being asked to align with your current situation, even if it's not easy to do so. Trust that there is much to be learned by being here. Pushing against what is will only make things harder on you. Align, surrender, and trust. And then lastly, we have celebrate. You're being asked to celebrate recent accomplishments, no matter how big or small. Do something special to commemorate the moment. You deserve that and so much more. I think this is a beautiful culmination of the cards so far. You have a choice. We all have free will. And your choice is, do I go all in on me and be forward thinking, or do I sit a little bit more in where I am versus where I was before I start to take the path that's in front of me? And I think that for many of us, somewhere over the next 20 years, how Pluto in Aquarius is going to allow you to have that free will of choice. But as you go down the path, you're naturally going to choose aligning with your true self. I don't think this is going to be a difficult conclusion for air signs to come to. I think that you've been working towards this. I believe I see you sort of on the precipice of this, and you're right there, right? There might be a little bit of work that has to happen in the first couple of years of Pluto being in Aquarius, but you're going to choose you. And that's where the give comes in. Choosing you is your gift, not only to yourself, but to your tribe and to the collective. As you choose you, you ground into your authentic self, you are going to shine. Once you align with who you really are, you are going to shine. That is your gift. You aligning with who you really are and working towards your personal goals, whatever they may be, career, relationship, buying a house, moving, so many options. As you align with those truths and you take steps to attain them, I just keep seeing you, earth signs, like emitting this golden light, being so comfortable and at home in who you really are that it just pours out of you like this gorgeous, gorgeous light. And that is going to be your gift to the collective. Your alignment with your true self, your growth, your healing, you're going after your goals. And every single one of those things is a reason to celebrate. You being able to emit this beautiful golden light for the collective, that is a reason to celebrate. That is your gift. The more you align with who you are, the more milk and honey you're bringing into your reality. This is a really exciting look ahead for Pluto and Aquarius for air signs. I hope that this resonated with you. I hope that you got excited. And until next time.